is Tasha Wahl. I am a wife of 22 years, a mom of 5 boys, 3 of my own and 2 that we took in. And I am also an entrepreneur and an artist and an editor and lots of things. I wear a lot of different hats. I've only been an official artist for about 2.5 years. My husband is a graffiti artist and a speaker on the corporate lecture circuit, and we started the business together 14 years ago. We really have built this all together, but I've been behind the scenes. We were on a graffiti art tour in London, and I was looking around at this art, and I thought, why do you get to be the artist? Like, why am I not doing art? I want to do art. And so I started painting these little tiny butterflies everywhere that we went, and I felt like oh, I'm gonna get in trouble, because I would put up a little butterfly with a quote and just feel like I was so crazy that I was putting up graffiti. You know, you get these ideas, but you don't actually do them. So one day I was like, I'm just going to do this idea. I went to Michael's and I got a wood butterfly and I painted it, and then I hid it and I put it up on Facebook with social media, and I posted clues, and I said the first person who finds it gets to donate $100 to charity. And I made a Facebook page, which I didn't know how to do, but I just did it. And I posted it, and somebody found it and they donated money to charity, and it was really fun for me. I'm like, oh, it worked. So everybody said, do it again, do it again. So every week I started dropping these butterflies.
And we also have with us a very talented Tasha Wahl, who has collaborated with us this year in the development of a creative initiative to unite survivor and caregiver stories from across the nation. So welcome.
I partnered with American Cancer Society last year. They did 5,000 butterfly drops all over the world, and this is my favorite part, so the person that found it decorated the butterfly, and they wrote their cancer survival story on the back, and then they turned them in, and we did a huge installation at the Mall of America, and that was celebrating cancer survivors and their caregivers. Who gets to do, I mean, I've been doing this for 2 years, who gets an installation at the Mall of America? Like, that's insane. So I feel like I make stuff happen. When I came up with this plan to do this installation, I had no clue what I was doing, but I just figured I'd figure it out as I went along. It seemed like a really cool idea, so I pitched it to them and they said yes. So I figured out how to create life-size butterfly wings. And so now I go and I put up they're 8 feet tall by 12 feet wide butterflies, and you stand in the middle of them, and then you post a picture of yourself inside the butterfly, and you text me, and I donate money to charity for every person that stands inside the body of the butterfly. So in 1 year I have 40 of them all over the world, and I've got one in San Francisco near the Twitter building, I have a couple in New York, I have them in Chicago, I have them in Switzerland, I have one in Bulgaria. Like, it's so fun, and people are now starting to go find them to take their pictures in. So I have my goal is by the end of this year to have at least another 20 to 30 put up other places.
So are these kids that go to Michigan High School?
So they were at Saturday school, and then they were having so much fun they decided to stay. Tagged back in, they say, in their last life, and so to kind of sit there and talk to them about, you can actually maybe do something for a living, you can paint for a living, you can put up murals, asking them like what they want to do. Most of them are seniors, not very many of them are going to college, so kind of asking them why and what are they thinking and what would they dream to be. What would you be?
I want to be an entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur? That's an easy one. You can do that. It's not easy. It just takes a lot of hard work. Do you have an idea for a business? What? Just being able to give money away because they don't have it. So talking to them about what they would do if they had money to give away and where they would give it and why. That's been really cool. I just love being around kids. Like, it's so cool to listen to them, and I think not very many adults listen. What brings me the most joy is when other people get excited to find that kind of childlike artist inside them, and they want to do something creative. I feel like what I'm here to do is to encourage other people to be the best version of themselves. That's when I feel the most alive. I would love to be bold enough to start doing some things that I want to do for me. Like, I would love to write a book. I would love to produce a film. I want to keep putting butterflies up all over the world. I love to travel. You know what I really want to do? I really want to live in Paris for a month. I want to live in New York for a month. I want to live in Milan for a month. I want to live in India for a month. Like, that would be, and tell a story. Like, take a film crew with us. Want to come? And tell the story. Like, of this is life in these different places. I just want to open people up to possibilities that they don't see. I want to find my voice. I want to be so sure of who I am that I don't need to identify myself as a wife or a mom. Even though those are the most important things to me, I want to know that I'm enough who I am.